Hi, good morning. Carnivore diet, 60 days. Today's day 9. So I did 40 some odd days before. Then my family and I went to Florida on June 25th to celebrate my birthday. And then I strayed from the diet. Not too bad, but enough. And then so I got back on it. Today is day 9 of doing strict carnivore, and I say strict because I have had one hiccup where I had a couple of, spoonfuls of potatoes last weekend, but otherwise today's day 9. I'm doing 60 more days, at least 60 more days. Yesterday was really weird. Yesterday I was more bloated than what I normally am, and I had some cheese the night before. I hadn't had any cheese for a while, so I'm thinking that's probably what did it to me, and I'm feeling a little bit smaller today. I was going to get on the scales this morning, and once again just forgot. I had to get up early this morning. It's 6:30. I'm on my way to work. We have a meeting at work that I've got to be there early for, and so I got up and let all the dogs out and let the dogs back in, let them out, let them in, and then showered up and everything, and then I realized that I hadn't hit the scale when I got in my car, so didn't hit the scales today. My starting weight was 209 pounds 9 days ago. So let's see, my starting weight when I started the whole thing was 212 pounds. After 43 days, I was at 207. So I'd lost 5 pounds in those 40 days with hardly any working out at all. This go round, I'm trying to work out every day. I didn't get to do that yesterday because I got home from work and I had to cut my grass and weed eat and all that stuff, and it was 95 degrees out there, and so obviously I spent the rest of the night cooling down after I did all that stuff. So didn't work out yesterday, but I have worked out most days since I started back 9 days ago doing straight carnivore. So anyway, that's where I'm at. Yesterday I had 3 eggs for breakfast that I made in my egg machine. Is that right? Yeah, I had 3 eggs for breakfast yesterday. I was going to fast until noon yesterday, and I got hungry, and so everybody that I see talking about this way of eating says eat when you're hungry. So I did. I had 3 eggs yesterday morning, and then I had some meat bars yesterday for lunch. Put some Kerrygold on top of them. They were delicious. And then I had a pound of shrimp, and I dipped those in Kerrygold last night for dinner. And that's all I had yesterday. So I'm feeling pretty good today. Again, I forgot to get on the scales today. I'll hopefully remember to do that tomorrow. I don't think tomorrow I'll be so rushed to get out of the house. Well, yeah, because there's a meeting there tomorrow too. Anyway, so maybe Friday I'll be able to get on the scales and see what's going on. I don't feel like I've lost a lot of weight. If I'm down anything, it might be a pound, maybe 2. But I have to understand that my weight loss is going to come slow. Maybe there's some other stuff in my body that has to heal before that can happen. I'm not really sure, but it's just not happening that quickly this go around. And if I had to guess, I'd say because I'm turning 50. The older you get, the harder it is for that stuff to come off. And maybe my body's just hit that point where it doesn't really matter what I do. It's not going to be a quick process. So I've got to deal. I've just got to accept that and say, you know what, I've just got to keep the course and stay steady and hope for it to happen in due time. So anyway, today is Wednesday, July 13th, day 9 of the carnivore diet, and not else going on. It's also today's day 3 with no social media other than YouTube or Instagram. So I just deleted Twitter and Facebook off my phone. And I haven't been on either one of those. Today's the 3rd day. And I thought I would miss it a lot more than what I do. And I really don't. I'm just, doing other things. So, 2 days ago, that was my first day off of it. I was doing a bunch of stuff at work. I was here, I was there, I was running all over the place. Taking stuff out of my meeting room, putting stuff in the meeting room, getting ready for this meeting that starts today. Working on several reports that had to be done, and they're just I didn't allow for there to be any time for me to do that. I went home 2 nights ago, Monday night, cut half of my yard. Came inside, ate dinner, it was time to go to bed. Same thing yesterday, all over the place, working hard on, stuff at work. And I didn't allow for there to be any time to be on social media. And I wasn't just jonesing to be on it anyway, it had become a huge part of my life, but when it's not there, it's literally not that important. So that's actually going really well. I think I'm going to see some real benefits from not being on Twitter and Facebook. I still get on and check Instagram every once in a while. There's a ton of Jeep stuff on Instagram that I follow, and some Carnivore people on there that I follow. I get updates from them. I'm still watching YouTube videos every once in a while. Just whatever it is that I feel like watching that's interesting me at the time, I'll watch the videos on it. And I'm okay with that. I'm real okay with that. It's the poisonous interactions with other people, either that I'm partaking in or just reading. That's the shit that is detrimental to so many people on social media. It just keeps everybody in a bad mood, and it didn't really keep me in a bad mood so much, but I'd get going back and forth with some people over whatever, and it's just dumb. The whole thing's just dumb. I think Facebook was originally meant for just people to get together, talk about what's going on, share your dinner pictures, whatever. God, I've done that too. I've shared pictures of my dinner before, but it's just turned into a cesspool. And Twitter's Jesus Christ. Twitter is even worse than Facebook when it comes to that shit. So, I'm just done with both of them for right now. I'll give them 30 days and then go back and see what's going on. And, if it's something that I can't live without, maybe I'll just, ration my Facebook and Twitter time. But, it's likely going to turn into something that I just don't really need all that much, and don't really care about all that much, or just really don't care about as much as I thought I would, or as much as I thought I did. So anyway, that's that. This is also a couple of days of me being off of the statin that I was on for high cholesterol. So I am going to hook up with my doctor at some point and say, hey, I still haven't told him. I need to tell him that. I'm going to tell him that I'm off of my statin and I want to try other methods of being healthy. But I will hook back up with him. I do think it's important to get the blood work done and to see what's going on with those markers. But overall high cholesterol, from what I'm reading and understanding and watching, is not what everybody thought that it was, and I still need to figure out what it is that is so dangerous, whether it's the triglycerides or HDL or LDL. It's one of those, and I'm no doctor, so I don't know, but one of those is bad if it's high, and I need to figure out which one that is, and I need to figure out how high that is. So I'll get around to that. But I'm on my way to work right now. Today's day 9, July 13th. It's Wednesday. Didn't get a workout in this morning, obviously, so I'm going to have to possibly do one when I get home. I should be able to leave work a little bit early, and then if it's not blazing ass hot, I'll go for a walk, or I'll do an elliptical. I'd rather go for a walk. I feel better after I walk than on the elliptical. I feel like the elliptical machine, it's a great workout, but I feel like it's a whole bunch of moving around to not get anywhere. I'd like to see some progress. I like to see the miles that I put in. I like to see the pace that I did. I like to, see different things when I'm out. I'm a visual. I'm a dude. I'm a visual kind of guy. So I like to, see different things, and I like to be outdoors. So I think I'll probably go for a walk, assuming that it's not raining this afternoon or way too hot. So anyway, yeah. Wow, this is going on way too long. So, carnivore diet, day 9. Don't know what I'm doing for lunch today, but it's going to be some meat.